type number 4. Okay, so when your right hand side is capital X equal to x into v of x, okay, then the particular integral is pi. Particular integral is equal to 1 upon f of d, that is the function of d, into x into v of x, and this can be written as formula x minus 1 upon f of d, 1 upon f of d into derivative of the function f dash d. Okay, so derivative of f of d, that is into f dash d. Okay, now close the bracket and into 1 upon f of d v of x into v of x. Okay, this is your formula to calculate the particular integral. So let us see the example. Example number 1. Okay, find the particular integral of find the particular integral of the differential equation your differential equation is, I am taking differential equation d square minus 1 y, and this equal to x sine 3x. Okay, let us see how to solve this. So we write solution. So first of all, we copy the given differential equation. What is that? D square minus 1 y, and this is equal to x sine 3x. Okay, so we find particular integral pi, and this is equal to, we write here 1 upon function of d, that is what, d square minus 1 into x v of x. So here x v of x is x sine 3x, v of x is sine 3x, x equal to x, so x sine 3x. Okay, so we just write, and this equal to x as it is minus 1 upon f of d, means this one, this is 1 upon f of d, that is what, d square minus 1. Okay, now derivative of the function f of d, we taking derivative of this. Okay, so this become what, 2d, derivative of constant term 0. Now close the bracket and into 1 upon f of d, that is what, 1 upon d square minus 1. Okay, into v of x, is sine 3x, sine 3x. Okay, now simplify this. So I am writing here x minus 1 upon d square minus 1 into 2d as it is. Okay, first of all, we solve this. This term we have to solve. We know very well how to solve this. This is 1 upon 5 of d square into sine ax. Then what happen? What I have to write here? 1 upon pi of d, replacing by negative of a square into sine ax. Okay, just use this result over here. So this is 1 upon, what is the coefficient of sine? 3. So we write here 3 square minus 1. Okay, 3 square minus 1 into sine 3x, and this equal to, we write x minus 1 upon 1 upon d square, 1 upon d square minus 1 into 2d. Okay, just simplify first. So into 1 upon, so 3 3s are 9, 9 minus 1, how much? Minus 10. Okay, we write in bracket because we multiplying na. So if you're not writing bracket, this means this term is subtracting from this term into sine 3x. Okay, now multiply this quantity inside the bracket. So this is what, this is negative of x sine 3x, x sine 3x by 12, and negative negative positive. So 2d upon d square minus 1 and sine 3x. See here. Sorry, I'm sorry for that. So multiply this inside the bracket. So this become what? Negative of x into sine 3x by 10. Okay, and minus minus goes plus here. So this become 10. Okay, this become 2d by 10 into d square minus 1 sine 3x. Okay, so this equal to what? Minus x into sine 3x by 10 and plus 1 by 5. Okay, 1 by 5 into 1 upon d square minus 1. Okay, so what is d? With d means d by dx. Okay, we take first derivative of sine 3x. So derivative of sine is what? Cos. Derivative of sine is cos. So okay, we multiply it. This term we copy as it is, and plus we cancelling this. 2 5 are 10, so 1 upon 5 and 1 upon d square minus 1, and we taking derivative of this, that is what? 3 cos 3x. Okay, so the next step is this equal to minus x into sine 3x by 10 and plus 3 by 5. Okay, now again use the formula of this. Instead of sine there will be cos ax. Okay, so here we write here cos ax, just replace this. So this is 1 upon minus 3 square and minus 1 cos 3x. Okay, so this can be written as negative x into sine 3x by 10. So negative, so this is what? 3 3 are 9, 3 3 are 9 minus 1 minus 10, and minus 10 multiply by 5, how much? 3 by 50. Yes, 3 by 50 cos 3x. Okay, so if you're taking common, if you're taking 10 as a common, so this become what? This become uh, I'm taking minus 10 as a common, so this become x sine x minus minus plus 3 by 5 cos 3x. Okay, which is require particular integral of the given problem. I hope you understood this. कि अगर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ अगर x है यहाँ पे सपोज इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ x, ठीक है, अगर यहाँ पे इसको एक्स स्क्वायर कर देंगे तो ये मेथड अप्लाई नहीं होएगा, तो ये मेथड बहुत टेडियस हो जाएगा। तो उसके लिए मैं थोड़ा आपको नोट लिखा देता हूँ ताकि आपको समझ में आ जाए कि उसके अगर वैसा रहेगा तो उसमें क्या करना पड़ेगा हमको। ठीक है, तो चलिए लिखाता हूँ नोट आपको। सो दिस मेथड बिकम टीडीएस इफ there will be x square instead of x. Okay, so we write here remark, or you can say note. Okay, this method is tedious. This method is tedious to apply. tedious means बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगी अप्लाई करने में आपको कभी। this method is tedious to apply apply. However, we can use the method of type type 2 when right hand side is x raised to m into sine ax or x raised to m cos ax. Okay, by writing by writing the right hand side as x raised to m into e raised to ai x or or iax. Okay, and then considering the real or imaginary part, considering the real and real or, there will be two cases, real or imaginary part. Imaginary part. Okay, see here. How? Let us see how it will apply. Okay, चलिए एग्जाम्पल ले लेते हैं इसके बेस पे ताकि आपको ये समझ में आए. एग्जाम्पल here the method number 4, this method, the method number 4 will fails if instead of x there will be higher order x raised to m. So then what have to do, we have to go for the next method number 2. Okay, so instead of v of x we replacing that function into the exponential form, your v is what, sine. If your v is sine ax or cos ax, then we replacing this sine ax or cos ax into the exponential form, that is what, e raised to aix. Okay, and e raised to aix can be written as what, cos ax plus I sine bx. Okay, so we will consider, if there will be cos ax, so we will consider the real part. If there is the sine ax, then we will consider the imaginary part. Okay, so let us do the problem, then you can understand this concept easy. Example. Okay, find particular integral pi of the differential equation that is, we write differential equation d square minus 1 y equal to x square sine 3x. Okay, x square sine 3x. So what have to do for this? We find the particular integral solution. So for particular integral, we just copying the given differential equation as it is, then write pi equal to imaginary part. This is what, a iax. Okay, iax is what, cos ax and plus I sine ax. So this is the imaginary part of the complex number. So this can be written as what, imaginary part of 1 upon d square minus 1 into x square. Imaginary part means what, this. Okay, so instead of these things we will take exponential function, that is e raised to I a x. Okay, e raised to I a x, but A is what? A is your 3. Your A is 3. A is here 3. So instead of A, we write here 3x. Getting? So this can be written as imaginary part. So instead of writing long sentence, we write just I am G part. Okay, I am G part of IMG part of. So see here, this is our exponential function. Okay, we have learned of the type number 4 of the type number 4. So this is टाइप नंबर 4 में क्या करते थे हम लोग वी रिप्लेसिंग डी बाय डी प्लस ए हियर ए इज आई 3 ओके सो वी कीप exponential function aside that is 3ix okay into 1 upon d replacing by d plus a your a is 3i so that is d plus 3i okay square and minus 1 into x square as it is okay so this equal to imaginary part img imaginary part of e raised to 3ix into 1 upon just squaring them so this is a d square and plus 3 to the 6i d and minus and plus 3i square 3i square means 3 3 ja 9 and I square is what minus 1 so we write only 9 getting 9 and minus 1 9 then minus 1 and into x square just solve this so this equal to imaginary part img part of e raised to 3ix into 1 upon just solve this is d square and plus 6i d minus 1 sorry minus 1 and minus 9 become what minus 10 and into x square then what I have to do next so this equal to imaginary part img imaginary part of e raised to 3ix into see here we will take the common constant term as a common so we write here into 1 upon -10 here will be 1 and negative 6id and plus d square and divide by what divide by 10 divide by 10 into x square let us see whether the correct or not so multiply minus 10 okay minus minus plus 10 so 10 cancels we will get this term okay this is correct now what I have to do we have to find the binomial expansion of this so imaginary part of e raised to 3ix into 1 upon 10 1 upon -10 so we will write this as 1 minus 6id and plus d square divided by 10 in raised to minus 1 into x square okay so we write here imaginary part img imaginary part of e raised to 3ix into 1 upon -10 1 upon -10 okay just write down in the bracket okay this is multiply term so we expand this so this is the negative here inside negative so all the terms will be positive so 1 plus 6id and plus d square by 10 okay and plus 6I d plus d square by 10 the whole square and plus so on. Okay, and into x square into x square. Now let us move for the next page. So next page, this equal to imaginary part of imaginary part of e raised to how much 3ix e raised to 3ix into 1 upon negative 10. Okay, 1 upon negative 10. Then the first term is what? 1 plus 6id 1 plus 6id and plus what? Plus d square by 10 plus d square by 10 and plus the next term. See here, if I squaring them, so only first term square we will take. Okay, the next term will be 0. So this is what? 6 6 ja how much? 6 6 ja how much? 36. 36 d square I square by 100. Yes, please meet your mic. किसका बज रहा है भाई? Plus 36 d square I square by 10 square. That is what? 100. And other term will be 0. Okay, into x square. So this equal to what? Imaginary part of e raised to 3ix into 1 upon negative 10. Now multiply inside. So this is what? X square and plus 6id and plus d square by 10 into x square. Okay, and see here, I square is what? I square is minus 1. So we write minus 36 d square by 100 into x square. Okay, so this equal to what? Imaginary part of e raised to 3ix into 1 upon minus 10. Okay, so just separate it. So this is x square and plus 6id by 10 x square. Okay, and plus d square by 10 x square and minus 36 by 100 d square into x square. Okay, now simplify. So this is imaginary part of e raised to 3ix into 1 upon negative 10. Okay, simplify. This is x square plus, okay, 2 times of derivative. This is our first time derivative, so this is 2x and 2x multiply, this is 12. Okay, 2x multiplied by 6, 12i by 12i by how much? 10. Okay, and plus we're taking 2 times derivative. 2 times derivative if you're taking, so we'll get 2. So this is 2 by
सर वो 12i सिर्फ रहेगा
हाँ 12i ही रहेगा सिर्फ.
सर
12ix फर्स्ट टाइम डेरिवेटिव कर रहे हैं ना, 12ix. ओके, so we're taking first time derivative, so that is 12ix. This 2 times derivative, so this become only 2 and minus 2 times derivative. So first time 2x, second time 2 only. So this is what? 36 into 2 divided by 100. Okay, so what I have to do next? So this is imaginary part of e raised to 3ix into 1 upon negative 10. 1 upon negative 10. Just simplify this. So this is x square minus x square minus, so minus nee, x square plus. So just cancel this. 6 2 6 are 12 and 2 5 are 10 I x and plus. So 2 1 are 2, 2 5 are 10, and just cancel this. So this is 50. 2 1 are 2, 2 5 are 10, 50, and again cancel this. So 2, 2 1 are 2, 2 8 are 16, and 2 2 to the 4, 2 5 are 10. So 18 by this is negative. 18 by how much? 25. Okay, this is equal to imaginary part of this. Imaginary part means what? We write here cos 3x plus I sin 3x. Okay, e raised to 3 e raised to 3 ix can be written as like this. Okay, and into 1 upon minus 10, 1 upon minus 10, and x square plus 6 by 5 ix, and इसको solve करो, solve this term. So plus sign we putting here. I'm taking 25 as a common, sorry, LCM. So just find the, this is
So
25.
minus 13.
We taking LCM. So this is 5 as a 25 and minus 18. Okay, so we'll get minus 13. So this is cos 3x plus I sin 3x. Okay, and into or into 1 upon minus 10, we write like this. Okay, and this is x square plus 6 by 5 ix minus 13 by 25. Okay, now we multiply this. We taking 1 upon 10 as a outside. Okay, uh, cos 3x plus I sin 3x into x square plus 6 by 5 ix minus 13 by 25. How long it is? And this equal to what? Minus 1 by 10. Just multiply. So cos 3x. So this is cos 3x into x square and plus 6 by 5 ix into cos x and minus 13 by 25 cos 3x. Okay, now and plus i times of x square, I times of x square sin 3x, sin 3x, and minus, see, I square, that is minus 1. Okay, so 6 by 5 x sin 3x, x sin 3x. Okay, and minus 13 by 25 minus 13 by 25 I sin 3x, sin 3x. Okay, just separate real, just separate
Sir,
ah
sir, वो सर 6/5 I x cos x cos 3x रहेगा ना?
6 कहाँ पे? 6 by
हाँ
5
बोला
I x cos 3x.
cos
ठीक है, सभी जगह 3x है. Now simplify this. So this is minus 1 by 10, minus 1 by 10. So we will take what? Imaginary part only. ठीक है, तो जितने रियल पार्ट्स रहेंगे सब जीरो हो जाएंगे, तो ये वाला टर्म जीरो हो जाएगा. जस्ट टेक लेते हैं, पहले ले लेते हैं. cos 3x into x square, okay, real part, and negative 13/25 cos 3x, okay, ये भी हो गया. Then this term negative 6/5 x sin 3x, okay, this is the real part, and plus I'm taking I as a outside, I'm taking I common, okay. So what is the remaining over here? Remaining term, we will take x square sin 3x, okay, और I यहाँ पे है प्लस 5/6 x cos 3x, ओके, और कहाँ पे x है? यहाँ पे है I, और माइनस 13/25
Sir, 6/5.
6/5, ये वाला टर्म 13 बाय
सर उसके बाजू वाला सर
13.
सर इसके पहले जो आप लिखे हो सर 5 और 6 लिखो सर 6/5.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 6/5. So this is what 6/5. Yes, correct. Okay, this is x. Now we will take only what? Which part? Imaginary part. All the terms will be imaginary part. So your particular integral will be negative times of 1/10. So this is what? Imaginary part. Negative times of 1/10. That is minus 1/10. जो सेकेंड टर्म है ना, दैट विल बी योर फाइनल आंसर, एक्स स्क्वायर साइन 3x, यहाँ पे 13 हो जा रहा है, साइन 3x एंड प्लस 6/5 x cos 3x माइनस 13/25 sin 3x, okay, which is required particular integral of the given differential equation. Getting? I hope you understood this, how to find. Yes or no? बोलिए. Yes or no students, please tell me.
यस सर.
हाँ, तो उसमें
Yes,
ये
sir.
थोड़ा लॉन्ग लेंदी हो गया है, बाकी कुछ नहीं, बाकी तो इजी ही है. बाकी क्या है? इजी है.
सर
हाँ बोलो.
सर वो चौथी लाइन समझ में नहीं आई सर, ऊपर से जो नीचे को चौथी लाइन है ना,
फर्स्ट, सेकेंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, ये वाला
ऊपर से चौथी सर.
ऊपर से फर्स्ट, सेकेंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, ये वाला.
ये वाला सर.
अच्छा ठीक है.
सर वहाँ पे 2/10 के बगल में x नहीं आएगा सर.
2/10 एक्स आएगा ना यहाँ पे, 2/10 आई एक्स.
उसके
देखो
बगल में सर.
ये डी है ना, डी मतलब क्या, डेरिवेटिव हम ले रहे हैं कितनी बार, एक ही है ना डी, इसका स्क्वायर क्यों नहीं है, तो इसका एक ही बार डेरिवेटिव लेंगे तो
हाँ
यहाँ पे आएगा 2, आएगा 2x हो जाएगा. आई और आई तो ऐसे ही रहेगा
हाँ
ना
सर,
अपना.
एक समझा सर.
हाँ तो यहाँ पे
और उसके
12.
बगल में 2 बार डेरिवेटिव लिया है ना सर आपने.
हाँ, डी स्क्वायर मतलब 2 बार डेरिवेटिव, क्यू रहेगा तो 3 बार, इस तरह से ऐसे ही है. ठीक है, डी का मतलब
हाँ
क्या
सर
होता है?
समझा.
हाँ, डी का मतलब आपका होता है dy/डी एक्स इक्वल टू वॉट, डी होता है, डी का मतलब dy/डी एक्स. ठीक है.
हाँ सर.
हाँ, ये आसान
हाँ
है और
सर, आप समझे.
थोड़ा आपको प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा. अब जरा देखने का ना किस तरह का प्रॉब्लम है वो, केवल एक्स रहेगा
हाँ
तो ही मेथड नंबर 4 अप्लाई होगा, नहीं तो आपको इस तरह से इसको ट्रीट करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है.
हाँ